Hello. I was just setting things up. I'm chugging my coffee while making sure things are going well. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we're doing Persona 4 today for real. In Japanese. Initially, I was thinking about whether or not I was going to continue Nine Souls this week. Then I decided maybe I should take a rest from Nine Souls for 1 week. And then in the next week, I can always continue Nine Souls with the new save data. I think I'm having a little bit of heartburn after dinner. So I'm just chugging my coffee now and just setting up stream. Welcome in. You're first today. Yay. How's your day? How's your day been? Yeah, really funny, isn't it? Ice Dragon has a heartburn. I tried to make a very mild coffee. It's more milk than coffee. It's more been farming your Genshin account. Okay, that's good. 40 pity. Same thing for me in Honkai Star Rail because I want. Yeah, because I want Finan to come home and strangle me to death, preferably. Just kidding. Who are you farming for? The grind's been a bit slow now. I think I've got about 1 more week before Finan comes home. Skirk! Oh yeah, Skirk's been really popular lately. I heard Skirk's damage was... Oh, you're procrastinating? We're twinning. Hmm. I'm waiting to see when Snezhnaya comes out. And hopefully we've got... hopefully we can meet an ice dragon over there, and I can pull for an ice dragon. I think this week I've been drinking too much cocoa powder. That's why my throat's feeling a bit sore. Trying to make it correct though. Trying not to drink too much cocoa powder for the next week or so. Quite the innovator, are you? People fight fire with fire, and here we are. We're having you fight ice with ice. I wonder what the Cryo Archon would be like. Because recently in Honkai Star Rail we've got a Furina copy. Ceridra, I think, if I'm not mistaken. No mortal to play with. Okay. No mortal to play with. It's been a long time since I've been back to Genshin, so I'm not sure. Uh, so I'm not sure if any of the old accounts that I used to know are still online. But I'm still not going back to Genshin for now. Not going back to Genshin for now because Um, I'm still experiencing the Genshin burnout. Mm. Been a Sunday, went out. Traffic's a little bit mad. I mean, it's understandable to have very heavy traffic in the morning, but went out in the afternoon and traffic was. Roads were really congested. But thankfully, the traffic was moving even though it was congested, so it wasn't too bad. Mm. Them chests are playing hard to get. If you want the money, you must chase me. Mm. Yep, I guess it's official. At the end of this week, I'll be having a reading stream, which means I'll be yapping a lot and telling lots of stories. I guess it'll be just chatting stream then. Mm. Predict the future? Nah, I don't have that sort of power. Yeah, I'll be reading poetry and stories for you. Gods, monsters, demons, and I mean, I'm learning how to read tarot cards. Yeah, I'm into that sort of thing. I mean, I can find a way to show my tarot cards one way or another in the future. Learning astrology as well. It's been a challenge because there are lots of things you must take into consideration. Yeah. Maybe I can do an astrology stream in the future. Who knows? Because I think Persona 4, the Persona series started it all. Initially, we've come across the you do tarot. Stefan, selamat datang. Terima kasih ya. Takang ngomong-ngomong. Oh, you do tarot? Me too. Yeah. I'm not that good at it. Yeah. I'm struggling to learn. I'm still struggling to learn every meaning in the tarot card. And the tarot card that I use is not the traditional tarot pack. Mine's custom. Mm. Although it's not something. Yours is anime. Oh, okay. Which anime is it? Don't tell me you got the same pack from Master Jojo. Because that's mine. Mine's from Master Jojo. And in my tarot cards. No, no, no. Mas Jojo is an artist. Mas Jojo is an artist that does. That draws a lot of BL. So yeah, my deck is a BL themed deck. uh, so yeah, my tarot cards are all BL themed. I mean, I can find a way to show it one way or another. I do have a few photographs going around. Mm. And the fun part of my tarot deck is there are no ladies in my tarot deck. Everyone, every one of those cards are guys. One of my friends told me about the deck some time ago. I stopped it for a little bit. As usual, starting things and stopping it, and then going back. Because, how do I say it? It feels a little bit overwhelming learning it alone, and I need some more time to master it. Mm. Ooh, ooh. Trying to memorize um, every single mm, every single card in the deck is a bit of a challenge for me sometimes. Um, in a tarot card deck, because you need to look at some. From what I understand, I need to look at the pictures, and then I need to decide what the meaning is from the pictures. What are some common symbols in the cards, and how those symbols come together. Eight of Wands, Nine of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Four of Pentacles, whatever. I mean, that's exactly my lover's card. Yeah. And two of those guys are in the nude. Oh yeah. That's my lover's deck. It's just two guys together in... Then you've got a snake in it. Then you've got a few pomegranates, and then you've got... I don't know, something in the background. I haven't looked at my cards in a long while. Maybe I should take it and have a look. You see, the thing is, someone's told me to keep busy. You know, just to keep just to keep the mind active. But maybe I'm doing it the wrong way, because in some of the things that I'm doing, trying to keep myself busy, I'm trying, for a stretch of time already, I'm starting to feel a bit of burnout. So maybe I need a new strategy to, well, keep myself busy in the correct way and effectively, yeah. But I definitely get another card deck from this artist if I had the chance. It's been really good. I regret not getting a bigger deck to begin with. Hello, Stefan, and how's your day been? Udah makan? Yeah. How's the weather over there? I think it must be really hot, yeah? Oh, my sore throat. Big deck. Who doesn't want one? Very naughty. Yeah, very naughty. Oh, and in other news, I've set up some of my follow sounds and follow notifications. I hope the follow sounds and the raid sounds are working this stream. Hopefully. Yeah. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit and see if the follow sounds will be working. The follow PNGs, though, I've not decided on what yet. But I've decided on my follow sounds already, so at any point in the stream, you should be able to hear if someone new follows, follows the stream or rates the stream. Yeah. Is it really that relaxing? I'm pretty sure I butchered some parts of it because, how do you say it? I wasn't paying attention. I felt that some parts of it can be improved because It lacked a very clear sense of dynamics. It lacked. It needed more of a rise and fall feeling, especially when the main piece that I was practicing yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I was. Yeah, it needed to be better, to say the least. Needed to be better because, uh, how do I say it? Everything felt like it was played in one volume, and it needed more of a, needs to expand. And then in some passages, you need to take it back, let it out, and take it back. Up, down, up, down. Just to make sure that the whole song's not boring. Yeah. But dang, if it really made you fall asleep, I hope it wasn't boring. Because I remember once when I was practicing in music class, one of my teacher was telling me, Rui, look, this passage is supposed to be sad. You're playing this passage in a very lazy tone. I don't want lazy, I want sad. And other really funny things that my teachers told me during lessons. Not enough momentum. Yeah. In this passage, a teacher said it's supposed to sound really sad and reluctant, because you're supposed to tell a story with your music. It says you're leaving home already, and you're being forced to marry someone that you don't want to marry. Now you've got to enter the sedan chair during during the day of marriage, and you don't want to do it. You need to pretend to be very sad. But then what you're giving me is, oh, I'm so lazy, I can't climb up the sedan chair. I just want to sleep. So yeah, what you're giving me is not sad. What you're giving me is EP and lazy. And there's another time when my teacher was telling me, Rui, this passage is supposed to be very light-hearted. You make it sound so oily and greasy. Everything sticking together. That's also another one. Too oily, too greasy. No good. And I remember the teacher's comments were saying, don't slide too much. We need some embellishments, but you're embellishing every sound in the passage. Too much spice. Asian teachers will always be Asian, yes. Especially when your teacher is an Asian dad. I've been learning for years already. But the thing is, I think it's safe to say my teacher has got very high standards. That's why the teacher is always asking for more. I mean, in all of my years learning this instrument already, I still feel, you know, the learning curve that I've been through at the start, you don't know shit. You don't know shite because you're not familiar with the instrument, then you reach the middle stages, that is start, middle, end. At the start, you don't really know shite, and you're just butchering your instrument. When you play the instrument, you sound like you're playing, it sounds like a dying chicken. What's the other one? Sounds like a dying chicken. Sounds like you're strangling your cat. 哎呀，如意啊，你在做什么东西啊？为什么听起来都是好像烫鸡纱帽的？Bruh, it's supposed to be music, but you're sounding like you're strangling a cat and slaughtering your chickens. I've got a comment before. When you've gotten used to it, when you're used to it, it starts to sound a little bit better, and the progress goes really fast. That's when I was. When you think of it, maybe I should use a video game example. When you first start the game, there's always all these tutorials to make sure you play the game, to make sure you understand all the mechanics of the game. In the middle, once you get past the tutorials and you make progress, it goes by really quickly. But now I'm considered in the end game already, and that's why I'm back to struggling. Middle stages, progress was really quick. Now that I'm in the end game, well, I'm just saying progress moving a little bit more slowly than I expect. Because for my instrument, if you want to learn my instrument, you can learn it informally, yes, but I'm learning it formally. That's why I have to go through all of the whole syllabus and learn everything in it. I started from day one, and now there are 10 grades in my instrument. 10 grades when you're learning this instrument, or any Chinese instrument in general. You got 10 grades. Grade 1, grade 2. For this instrument, let me bring it out. Yeah, for this instrument that I have over here, I'm at grade 9. And I'm training for grade 10. Hopefully I can get it next year. Been learning for quite some time already. Although in my lore, yeah, I've had lore for my instrument as well. Although in my lore, it's going to be a bit different. Grade 10, you look at the scores and you'll probably have a headache. That's what I felt. Grade 10 is very rigorous, and I've been stuck. Maybe I should turn my pomelo hat into a redeem in the future. Okay, there we go. Pomelo hat. My pomelo hat smells very nice. As a result, I think my hair smells like pomelo as well. Do you like pomelos? Sometimes the pomelos we get here can be really sour. And you've got to peel the skin before you can eat it. Not the pomelo skin, but inside there's an extra layer. Sometimes it's so hard to peel, I just give up midway. it's not something we have every day, but during Mid-Autumn Festival and Chinese New Year, these pomelo hats are. I always get to wear a pomelo skin as a hat. It's always fun. I mean, I don't really care that I'm grown up now. Been doing it since I was young. Mm. Oh, oh, wow, that's a shame. I mean, I would have liked a pomelo tree in my backyard as well. Mm. But we do have a pandan leaf bush, and we've got two surviving mulberry plants in our yard. Mulberry plants are a bit impoverished. The leaves are very thin, but sometimes the mulberry plants will bear just a little bit of fruit, and we can always pluck it. Pandan leaves, um, we use it quite a lot. We let the leaves grow, and then we cut the leaves to make our soup. And some desserts in general, because recently we've been making quite a lot of herbal jelly. The herbal jelly is made of ginger soup. You've got some lychee in it, and then you've got some red dates in it. With a little bit of goji berry in it as well, I think. And whenever we're making dessert soup or we're making desserts, we're gonna cut the pandan leaves, and then we're gonna throw it into the soup. First we cut it, then we wash it, then we tear it into smaller bits, just to make sure the smell comes off. To make sure the soup gets maximum smell and maximum fragrance when you're boiling it. And what other stuff do we have in our yard? That's pretty much it. And just a really huge curry leaves plant. Mm. That one we use for cooking. Not necessarily only for curry, but just cooking in general. Mm. Sweating, try not to sweat. Hmm. And my favorite kind of soup on a hot day is barley soup. Just boil them barley, throw a few ginkgos in, throw in the pandan leaves, and what's the word for it? Throw in a few cubes of sugar, and there we have it. You've got barley soup. Mm. 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 Just checking to see if our things are working. Oh, and funnily enough, I found an English version for that really curse fighting game that was playing a few days ago. Maybe after a week or two, we can revisit the game. And I so happen to have found an English patch, and I kind of want to see, yeah, dong dong, dong dong. I found an English patch, and I kind of want to see how cursed the English patch is as compared to the Chinese version. At least it's got subtitles now. Yeah. There are some other characters that I haven't tried yet. Tried Mario. And funnily enough, because Mario is so short, the most of the higher text didn't aren't able to reach Mario. Mario is only half the height of, or maybe 1/3 of the height of several characters in the game. That's why I think when you're fighting Mario in this game, you've got to rely on low hits to hit Mario. Favorite so far has got to be the Spray Painter. Spray Painter's got a really wide range of combos that you can execute. The nurses, the lesbian nurses, the lesbian nurses needs a little bit of finesse to go around. The combos are a little bit hard to string together, especially the super combos. Lesbian. Yeah, lesbian nurses, but when you beat them in battle, they become has-been nurses. Because you beat them nurses in battle. Reminds me of the two twins from The Shining. Two twins from The Shining, but Walmart version. I'm still waiting for my emotes though. It's taking a bit of a long time, but I'm letting my artist do his thing. Artist seems really occupied, so I'm not gonna rush. Yeah, one day, I think in a few weeks' time when the emotes come in, gonna have lots of fun with it. Oh no, now I'm scared of what you're gonna do with my emotes. You with your Osmanthus one and you with your Genshin Impact. Yeah. Wee. Alright. Guess I'm gonna go switch to Persona 4. Because reasons. Okay, game capture. I think I should have my Persona 4 somewhere. Imagine having a Persona 4 stream and you forgot to download your Persona 4. Awkward moments. Yeah, I do have my Persona 4 lying around. It's not working. Why is it not capturing, please? Okay, I hope it's working now. Vibing. Yes, the rubbish bin boy got to be one of my favorite waifus in this game, and I'm dying on this hill. Yeah, you've got the gang leader and the pop star. Genius detective. And whatever this is. Happiest corpses ever hanging out from your antenna. I've never seen corpses this happy before. Almost like they're cheerful, in fact. Oh yeah, we're having them peaches. We're having them peaches, let's go. Having peaches for dinner tonight, aren't we? Well, let me make myself a little bit smaller. Right, I guess we're officially starting this game. I think I'll make the voices a bit louder, but we'll what do you call it? We'll adjust as we go along. Oh. I guess it's raining bullshit tonight. And it's a good kind of bullshit. Right, we're starting Persona 4 from scratch. Get help from other players, okay? 進めると理由できるようになります。Okay. Your sister loves which game? どの難易度を選んでも物語には変化がありませんので、ご自身のスタイルに合った難易度をお選びください。I can't. Dang, you're a really good sibling. So your sister loves Persona 4 as well? どの難易度を選んでも物語には変化はありませんので、ご自身のスタイルに合った難易度をお選びください。Okay, no changes to story, but pick a difficulty that you're used to. Okay, let's go for normal mode then. Normal で始めてよろしいですか? Yes. Are you okay starting with normal? Oh, gee, gave me a scare. I thought someone farted. Risky. Risky. Yeah, it's like gambling. Welcome in, Tsuchi. Hello, hello. How's your day been? Hope your studies are going well. I'm just here messing around with the game for a little bit. Like I said, because I wanted to start Persona 4 this week. Marilyn Monroe be looking a little bit different in this game, but we'll take it. Alright, you can treat me as background noise then. That's a very long nose. Grandpa, why do you have such big eyes? Someone with a strange fate. I think I should make myself a little bit, stand a bit lower because I'm blocking the view somewhat. Okay, off. Okay, this should be better. Yes, Igor. Grandpa, why do you have such big eyes? All the better to see you with. And why do you have such a long nose? All the better to be nosy. You know, sometimes when you're... when you're Asian, right? And your uncles are no better than your aunties. They're all equally... Yeah, them Asian uncles and aunties are all equally nosy. Mm. お初にお目にかかります。A place between dreams and reality, between your mental and between the physical. Okay? Only those with a contract can enter this room. Okay, let me write down a few of these words for you, so that we can look at these words and learn it later. And we'll see how many words that we can learn in this stream. Okay, but it's alright. Like I said, one of these days I'm gonna help. We're gonna see how many words we're gonna learn. All along, while goofing around. There may be a future waiting for you, yes. Because you're the protagonist of an anime game, of course, there's a future for you. Okay. Please select your name. You know how this guy's name is Narukami in... This guy's name is Narukami in Japanese, right? Imagine calling him Princess Candy Narukami. Can't get any better than this. Let me... Naru... Where's my... Let's find the kanji that I want. I can't find the original kanji for this guy's name. Nari. Okay, let's try Nari. Ah, okay. Kami. I'm gonna use a default name because I'm not really good with I'm not really good making interesting names for game protagonists. Kami. You. I'm gonna check if that's the official. Those are the official names for this Bing Rui, Princess Candy Rui, Princess Candy Narukami. What other names can I come up with? Let me try to see if it's the correct way you write it, because, well, if it's not the correct way you write it, then I'll be very, very stressed for the rest of the game. It should be correct. Maybe I should just give up and call this guy Jun Jun. Or John Ray, even better. John Ray, go pick up the vegetables, John Ray. Don't forget to pick up the vegetables. Dong dong. Dong dong. Yeah, we've got one massive dong moving to town. I wonder what he's called. Dong dong. He never dies. Probably will if you hit him hard enough. But then Dong Dong will just respawn. Dong Dong will not die permanently. Really be goofing around? I think he uses a different name in the manga as well, if I'm not mistaken. Setasoji. Yeah, that's his manga name. Wait, I've gotten the name wrong. Okay, yep, finally my OCD... my OCD is satisfied because it's the correct official room. My OCD is satisfied because it's the correct official name. Okay... Yep. Okay. Well, it depends. I do tarot cards, so yeah, I guess. And I do astrology, I'm learning it. It's as if this is life. Is it though? You can't even afford a car and a house in this economy, and you call this life? Tower? Yep, I think I've learned this before. Usually, when a tower is upright, it's always a disaster or something Uh, I don't know, something will be shattered. If I'm not mistaken, it'll be imminent, but I forgot the reverse meaning of the tower in tarot cards. Okay, the moon. It's an illusion. Clinging on to illusions, yeah, I remember someone telling me this before. If you have a moon somewhere in your reading, it means that there is an illusion of some sort that you've yet to break through. Alright. Kind of makes sense, interesting. Now that I've learned how to read the tarot cards a little bit more, it's as if uh, there will be disaster, but hidden in the illusion of the moon. Okay? Hmm. Let's see. There'll be a critical juncture in your fortune this year. If you can't solve it, your future will forever be sealed. Okay, interesting. Great, I have a goth uncle, which I'm pretty sure is not human now. That's fun. Well, hello, Marilyn Monroe. It's nice to see you again. Marilyn Monroe has decided to give up acting and become a Velvet Room attendant. Until that time, we shall meet again. Okay, this is aggressively 2000s as well. Although I'm not sure if it's limited to the 2000s. Because you always see idols. Mm, I remember seeing some idols in Skip. Well, shush. Don't leak it out on stream. Shush. But yes, you're correct. Don't laugh, it's not funny. Yep, protagonist, I totally would already, even though he doesn't speak. Trains, so many trains. Give me a second. I feel something's wrong over here. Okay, it should be alright. What do you master hole in guys? 海側の。Ah, yes, cheating. Starting off strong. We're starting off with a scandal. You know, it's really interesting to note how some, in especially when you've got a Japanese idol or a singer, whenever cheating happens, the fans go really ballistic. Or even worse, if you're an idol but you're found out dating with someone, the fans go even more ballistic. Yasoi Naba.
おーい、こっちだ。
Yes, uncle, please wait a minute. Let me check my grinder real quick and I'll come back to you. Okay.
おう、写真より男前だな。ようこそ稲葉市へ。お前を預かることになってる堂島良太郎だ。お前のおふくろさんの弟。
Ah, okay, ofukuro.
一応挨拶しておかなきゃな。
Ofukuro means mummy. Not the kind of mummy, it's just that it's your mum. Ofukuro-san, okay. We've got some words in the list already. It's nice to meet you. Wait. Glad to be of acquaintance. It's nice to meet you, or should I remain silent? Okay, I think I'll pick the second one.
しかし大きくなったな。ちょっと前までおむつしてたと思ったよ。
Almost a year in diapers.
こっちは娘の七子だ。ほら、挨拶しろ。こいつ照れてんのか。
It's not normal. Even for someone's grown up like me, I still have trouble greeting me relatives sometimes.
いて。さて、じゃあ行くか。車、こっちだ。
Yes?
落ちたよこれ。
Why, thank you.
拾っただけだから。
念のため用意してきた。Ah, okay. The context and the address.
おい、どうした？
Yes, yes, uncle. I'm looking at stuff. Just checking out a few guys in the area. Though it's not something we can say out loud. Anyways. I don't know, if it was anywhere in Southeast Asia, I've got a feeling that Moel, instead of Moel, it would have been a Petronas sitting around. Then you just go in and get an ice cream and come back. Or maybe a bawang boy. Translation, it's deep inside on the left. Do you know where your left is? Your left is where you don't hold your chopsticks. Okay.
わかるってば。
どこかお出かけで？
Have you gone out somewhere? City kid is gonna struggle a little bit, but oh well. In a small city, in a small town. In Malaysia, it's almost like the same thing when you're all the way from the capital, or when you're all the way from the big city, such as Ipoh or Kuala Lumpur. Then you go into a small town, such as Bidor. Probably that's how it feels like. Bidor is quite the sleepy town. It's on the way to, I think it was Cameron Highlands. If you're heading to Cameron Highlands, or if you're headed up north, they've got quite the. There was a shop over there with quite the duck. Yeah. They've got a very nice shop with duck noodles in it. Haven't been there for a long time, but every time when we're out on a road trip, we definitely stop by in this town called Bidor. And we definitely find that shop with the duck noodles in it.
都会からすか？
ついでに満タン頼む。ああ、レギュラーでな。
はい、ありがとうございます。
一服してくるか。
君高校生？都会から来るとなんもなくてびっくりっしょ。
Yep. Okay. 東海から来ると、なんもなくてびっくりしよう。You must be really surprised that there's really no shit out here, isn't it?
実際退屈すると思うよ。高校の頃つったら友達ん家行くとかバイトくらいだから。でさ、うち今バイト募集してんだ。
It'll be so funny if we're gonna fight this guest attendant as the final boss now, isn't it? Isn't it? Your intro should be, "Hi guys, it's Rui, your multilingual immortal Bing Xilin." I need to improve first, but yeah, I can. But as you can see in my previous streams and my current streams, I can do Japanese and Chinese pretty fine. バイト募集してんだ. Okay, we're looking for more part-timers. Okay. And I guess he'll be the final boss of this game.
ぜひ考えといてよ。学生でも大丈夫だから。おっと、仕事しないと。
That's very surprising, no? Because in Japan, you don't usually shake hands, you just bow to each other, but okay, never mind. It's no big deal. It's a Persona game.
大丈夫？
Okay, my man's gaydar is activated with that handshake. Are you alright?
車酔い
Car sickness?
具合悪いみたい
Right, usually when you're a child, in Japan, you don't learn quite a lot of kanjis yet, so it's interesting to see how they've used all hiraganas only when writing Nana's dialogue. But when you're dealing with more mature characters, you can see more kanji in the dialogue. Okay, a little bit of dizziness. Little bit of grogginess from the car.
どうした大丈夫か
疲れてる. I'm a bit tired. 大したことはない. Well, it's no big deal. ちょっとふらっとついただけ. Oh, nothing, just chilling. I guess I'll take the third option. Oh, just chilling.
長旅だったろうからなまあ無理もねえさ散歩がてらその辺でも見てきたら
Sampo, okay.
戻ったら
Sampo. Hello, Sampo from Genshin. Okay. Okay. この辺でも見てきたらどうだ？戻ったら声かけて。Shite, my reading skills are gone. 戻ったら声をかけてくれやいい。Okay. 俺はここで待ってるから、散歩がてら外の空気でも吸ってくるといい。Okay, just go have a jog. Have some fresh air. この商店街は家の近所だからな。店の場所とか覚えておくといいぞ。It's very close to this shopping district is very close to our house. And it'll do you good to remember all the shops in the shopping district. Okay? アクセスとゲームのデータとセーブすることができます。Look for the blue butterflies. And you should be able to save your game. Okay. 30 minutes have gone by. No, we've never met before. Okay. Yeah, I bet she doesn't remember me. Anyways. だけど何をあの時は何もしてない。ちょっといただけ。Oh, I saw you at the station. Were you doing something there? Nah. I went there just because. 行くとこはないから I've nowhere to go. So I'm just going there just because. Okay. Very pensive. Bookstore. Quietest bookstore ever. King. Daidara. Armory. Okay, we've got the armory. Kuja Tofu Mise. Tofu shop. Okay, let's have a word. お姉ちゃん、冷蔵庫のやつしない？俺の分がなくなってたんだけど、Hey sis, do you know that thing in the fridge? Mine's gone. あれさっき食べちゃったよ。余ってたんじゃないの？ Oh, I had it earlier. Didn't you, wasn't it an extra? ああ、余ってねって。残しておいたんだよ。 No, it wasn't an extra. I left it there. あ、そうなんだ。ごめんごめん。じゃあもうバイトの時間だから。Avoiding, I see. Oh, hello, Zepti. Welcome in. We're just moved in, and we're just messing around a little bit. We're starting really strong because we've just witnessed a scandal on TV. But since I'm playing in Japanese, I can't. There's a little bit of space, and I couldn't name my character John Ray. Okay. もうバイトの時間だから。Avoiding, I see. Aren't you gonna replace my jelly? お、なんなのよ、それ。すげえ楽しみにしてたのに。Okay, sibling argument. そっとしておこう。Oh, capsule gachas. 商品が置いてある。人の良さそうなおばあちゃんが転入しているようだ。Inside, a kindly old grandma seems to be keeping shop. Okay? いいね、この店。実に。田舎っぽくない男性。not very, a person that doesn't look like he's from the village, okay? 程よく不便で程よく便利なんだ。絶妙なバランスだね。It's not very convenient at the same time it's very convenient. It's a very unusual balance. やっぱ田舎はこうでなくちゃ。I guess it's all like this in the countryside. Okay. 待っている。あんまり遠くに行かない方がいいんだろう。Okay, let's learn another word. Oomfies. Ay, ay, ay. Just writing down these words so that we can look at them later. Okay, I'm done writing down these words. Ah, shite, never mind. Yeah, my place is really messy. I've got to do something about it, but maybe tomorrow. I'm a procrastinator by nature, as you can see. If my room's too clean, I'll be feeling a bit stressed as well. But when it gets a little bit too messy, I'm a bit lazy to clean it. So yeah, it's quite a challenge to find a little bit of a balance between messy and clean. If it's too clean, I'd be stressed. If it's too messy, also I can't do shite. That's why there's a delicate balance to be had between messy and clean. 稲葉中央通り商店街北側 OK 南側 southern part move OK I'm spamming the save because I'm always paranoid in an RPG game. Let me go to the bookstore. Do you read, by the way? Oh, dang, I'm really a spirit VTuber. Very glad I am. I feel very flattered. どうだ気分は乗れそうか そっか、じゃあ、ここで待ってるからな。散歩がてら、この辺を見てくればいい。気分転換になるだろう。気分転換になるだろう。Okay? It's a shit. It's a shit. It's a shit in mood, I was about to say. It's a shift in mood. But yes, depending on how your day goes, it can also be a shit in mood. Depending. Let's go. Okay, let's spam another save. I mean, it's not that bad. I've only saved 3 times the last half an hour. That's average 3 saves every 10 minutes. Actually, never mind. Let me save another time. That's 4 saves for the last 40 minutes. Okay. Take me home, country roads. Okay. Let's go home. イベント中にバックログボタンで会話ログを表示。イベントスキップボタンでイベントスキップするようができます。有効に活用してください。Okay, you can use the backlog button and the skip button. Okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I just saw something funny. Nice house, though. Feels very rustic. 自分の家となる場所だ。夜。Okay.
じゃあ歓迎の一杯といくか。
Alright, let's crack one. Let's crack open a cold one to welcome you. It's really funny, isn't it? Because this is a very useful line. Let's crack open a cold one. You can use it at a party, and you can use it at a party, and you can also use it at a funeral. Let's crack open a cold one, shall we? Yeah. In a party, it's a beer. And if you say it at a funeral, it can also be a beer. Mostly. Let's crack open a cold one. Were they working overseas? Yeah, it really strains your sense of normalcy when you're schooling and when you're moving around, because when you move around a little bit too much, you have trouble getting a sense of normal and making friends. That's what I understood from people who used to move around a lot when schooling. Well, there's only 2 of us at home, and with you along, and with you coming along, it should lighten my burden as well, okay? Think of it as your own house. Start to be a little bit polite. Katai. It means... In this case, it means... You're too formal. You should be more casual. Or katai, it means a bit too hard, depending on the situation. You're too hard. Or you're too informal. or something's really hard. I don't know.
見ろ、ナナコがビビってるぞ。さて、じゃあ飯にするか。
Shite, I'm craving sushi looking at them eat.
堂島だ。ああ、わかった。場所はわかった。すぐ行く。
Alright, we've got another one in the box.
酒飲まなくては当たりかよ。仕事でちょっと出てくる。急で悪いが、飯は二人で食ってくれ。
Busy life.
帰りはちょっとわからん。ナナコ、あとは頼むぞ。ナナコ、外雨だ。洗濯物落とした。
Little kitty seems very pensive. But that is very normal. I kind of relate to her when you're around with a relative that when you're around with relatives that you're not used to, such as some of my mum. My mum's brought her sisters over for dinner once. Not so much over for dinner. We went out with my mum's sisters and her children for dinner, and it's really awkward because I've never seen me cousins before. Yeah, my mum's sister brought her kids as well, and it's a little bit of a struggle to be at the dinner table, sitting with those kids that I've never seen before, and having a really hard time striking up a conversation with them. What happened to the laundry? Put them in. Okay. Okay, the word here is a bit cut off because also quite a sense of realism we're having here. 降るでしょ。晴れるでしょ。It means to be sunny. We're having it, but then it's cut off because the TV is turned on. では、明日の天気は、明日のお天気、時間帯ごとの変化。Shite. では、明日の天気、時間帯ごとの変化です。Alright, there will be quite a few changes in the weather tomorrow. Oh wait, sorry. Sorry, my bad. The weather changes on different time zones. 時間帯, is it time zones though? Let me check. Different time zones or different periods of time, okay? Will change based on different periods of time, but since it's Japanese news, I think in this situation, period of time is a little bit more, is the correct translation, yeah. 西から張り出した雨雲のせいで明日終日雨となる場所、終日雨となるところが多いでしょう。Alright? Because of the rain clouds approaching from the west, tomorrow, for the whole day, it'll be raining. It will be raining for the whole day in a lot of places. Okay? Little bit of delay in the audio, but I don't think it's that what do you call it? I don't think it's enough to ruin the experience, though. It's just that you've got to wait a bit longer for the order to come in sometimes. What's your dad's job?
仕事事件の捜査とか
Investigation unit.
お父さん刑事だから
My dad's the police. Okay.
次のニュースです。稲葉市議秘書の生種太郎氏が不適切な女性関係から身体を取り沙汰されている問題。
Starting strong, using a cheat code in a relationship. Genius. Okay.
夫人で演歌歌手の柊美鈴さんは取材に応じ、慰謝料を求め争う考えを明らかにしました。
Enka singer Hiragi Misuzu has decided to file for alimony based on the evidence. Okay.
事態を受け、地元テレビ局、アイテレビジョンは生種氏と愛人関係とされる所属アナウンサー、
Cheating with an announcer. Okay.
山野真由美さんをすべての担当番組から降板とし、問題解決まで出演を自粛する方針を発表しています。
Has decided to step down temporarily and announce a return. Announce a return after the matter has been settled.
ニュースつまんないね
I agree, kiddo. The news is very boring. That's why I don't watch the news quite a lot. Boring and depressing.
ジュレスは毎日がお客様感謝で来て見て触れてください Everyday young life ジュレス
Oh.
Everyday young life ジュレス
Catchy much? And here I'll just put in my own little jingle because there's this little jingle that we always hear on TV. You know, in Malaysia, especially in Malaysia, if you turn on the TV and you look at some YouTube channels, there used to be. I don't think I hear it anymore, but still, the chicken rice shop, chicken rice and more. We used to hear this jingle quite a lot back in the day.
食べないの
Not eating? Okay. 도지마 타크 같이. 이 아이다. 이르. 음. では今のカレンダーにアクセスするとゲームデータをセーブすることができます。Okay. Access a save point with a calendar. Yep, I'll take it. 15 minutes. Yep. That's about right. I've saved 5 times the last 15 minutes. Seems to be perplexed. Yes, because your cousin's here to stay with you. It's always a little bit awkward. In my experience though, even though sometimes our relatives invite us, I think it's only once or twice, it was okay, but I don't think I'll ever get used to it because it's not my own room. Yeah. Okay. Check the fridge. Okay. There's a rice. There's a chahan. Okay, there's a fried rice covered in rubbish. Should I eat it? Yes, why not? Yes, eat it. You're this game's raccoon.冷蔵庫食品に違いない。冷凍食品に違いない味がした。Alright, it's just a bunch of frozen food. 使われていないせいが、台所はきれいに整えられている。Okay. Usually because it's not used, it's very clean. 冷蔵庫に食材が入っていれば、お弁当を作ることができるかもしれない。You can make your own stuff from the fridge. Okay, sure thing. Can you imagine going to school and telling everyone my kuya is a raccoon? My oni-chan's a raccoon. Because heck, this guy's got the same hair color as Kayla's already. So he's definitely a raccoon. Okay. Let's go down. Any dialogue? There's a TV controller. Nostalgic square TV. That's very 2000s. I think I have it. I think we still have a similar TV somewhere. In my granddad's house. Yeah. Another TV, square TV. Okay. I guess we'll take a rest. Yeah, because it's been a whole day of traveling. Okay, check. Let's go to sleep. We'll be living in this town for the next year. It'll be nice if things go along smoothly. Tomorrow's school begins. Persona. Alright, guess we'll be moving forward. Do you want to know the truth? Someone's voice is heard through the fog. Well then, catch me if you can. Voice can be heard deep inside. 感じる。この先に進みますか? Yep. Can I use... Oh, okay. It seems you can see through the fog somewhat. Alright. Okay. But you can't catch me that easily, of course. I'm just a human. And you're something beyond that. Now, Sarane. Even more so, if it's truth that you seek. Hmm. 誰だって見たいものだけを見たいように見る。No matter who you are, you always perceive things the way you want to look at it. Alright, you've got a point over there. We'll meet again someday. Okay, can we cancel the appointment? Thank you. You're not letting me sleep. Okay. Guess it's raining.
朝ごはんできてるよ。
Okay.
おはよ
Wow, little girly is more mature than I was when I was her age.
う。よしっと。じゃあ、いただきます。
Why, thank you for the breakfast.
朝はパンを焼いて、あと目玉焼き。夜は買ってくるの。お父さん作れないから。今日から学校でしょ？途中まで同じ道だから一緒に行こう。
We're headed the same way until the midway. We'll go together. She takes in the clothes and she can make breakfast. Wow. Okay. そわそわしている. She seems a little bit uneasy. 通学路鮫川。河川州。河川敷 floodplain 鮫川 floodplain, okay?
あとこの道まっすぐだから。
And after this, go straight.
私
Okay, bye, honey. Go straight home after school. The intersection before school. Ouchies. Still the best waifu. And I'm willing to die on this hill. Guess we'll leave you alone for now. Oh, really? Okay. I can't cook though. Yasugami 高校の正門に到着した。この先どんな高校生活が待っているのだろう。I wonder what sort of high school life. You will cook me? No, I don't want to be cooked. Shoo.
ついてねえよな。このクラスって担任もろうかだろ。1年間延々あのクソ長い説教聞かされるんだよ。
We'll be hearing this teacher's lectures all throughout school. All throughout the year.
都会から転校生来るって話だよね。本当？男子？女子？
Male? Sorry people, I'm a guy.
都会から転校生って前の花村みたいじゃん。あれ、何朝から死んでんの？
Asakara shinden no, he looked very dead this morning. Yeah, he crashed his balls this morning. What do you expect?
ちょっと頼むからほっといてあげて。
花村のやつどうしたの？さあ。
静かにしろ。
Alright, bitches, shut up.
今日から貴様らの他人になる愚かだ。
The pleasure's all yours. I don't like your face already.
あんたからって恋愛だ、異性行為だと浮ついてんじゃないぞ。
Very well then.
わしの目の黒いうちは貴様らには特に清く正しい学生生活を送ってもらうからな。
Yep. You're telling us we cannot fall in love, but nowhere in the rules does it say we cannot have a BL manga with us. So yes, I'm bringing my BL manga and my yaoi, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Try.
ああ、それからね、不本意ながら転校生を紹介する。
Okay.
ただれた都会から偏僻な地方都市に飛ばされてきた哀れなやつだ。
Pathetic little shit that's landed into our village. Nice introduction. Look, my man. If... Look, if I jump off from your ego to your IQ, I definitely die.
いわば落ち武者だ。わかるな。女子は間違っても色目など使わんように。
Bruh, nobody even wants me, but whatever.
では、簡単に自己紹介しなさい。
Well, yes, my name is Narukami Yu. Pleasure to meet you all. There are some people who bring happiness when they enter a room, but as for you, You bring happiness when you leave the room.
貴様の名は腐ったみかん町に刻んどくからな。
This old man can really sing.
いいかね。ここは貴様が今までにしたいかがわしい町とは違うからな。
This is not a play. This is not like the questionable city that you've come from.
いい気になって女子生徒に手を出したりいたずらするんじゃないぞ。
I mean, did I ever once say I like the girls?
最近は昔と違ってここいらの子供も混ぜてるからね。どうせ暇さえあれば携帯で出会い系だのなんだのと。
Can you let me sit already? I've been standing here for 30 minutes.
先生、転校生の席ここでいいですか？
ああ、そうか。よし、じゃあ貴様の席はあそこだ。さっさと着席しろ。
Very well, then I'll just sit my arse down and drink my tea.
あいつ最悪でしょ。まあこのクラスになっちゃったのが運の尽き。1年間頑張ろう。
噂話が聞こえる. Okay, you can hear all sorts of rumors going around, yeah.
かわいそう転校生。来ていきなりボロ組か。
目つけられると定額とかリアルに食らうもんね。まあ私ら同じクラスだから一緒なんだけどね。
静かにしろ貴様ら。出席を取るから折り目正しく返事しろ。
Alright, shut up, you little shits. You will respond accordingly to roll call. Now, come to think of it, in Persona you've got friends you've made along the way, but I don't remember my schooling days to be... I don't remember a time that was genuinely happy in school because of some experiences. Although one of the times when I was truly happy when I was in school, when the art club had organized a painting activity for the sidewalk near our school. We've managed to paint the sidewalk and then of course there I was painting my own face with the remaining paint. Yeah, that's one of the times when I was truly happy, but I don't quite remember enjoying my school days back then. Mm. No one does. You didn't like your school days as well? I remember some people that, when you ask them, did you enjoy your time in school? And they'd say, oh, actually, I think I've enjoyed my time in school. Was good. Remember only one or two. But the rest of it, same response. Not really happy to be in school. Especially since mine was a private school, so you get lots of rich bitches around. I remember once, in a canteen, right? The canteen owner told me, actually, I was talking with the canteen owner, and the canteen owner said, do you know, I found a girl crying in the canteen one day. So I was a bit concerned, and I asked the girl what happened. And the girl said, my classmates don't want to be friends with me. Okay, fair enough. Did Did they tell you why? And the canteen owner was talking to the girl, and he said the girl told him, "My classmates don't want to be friends with me because I'm poor." Mm. So yeah, lots of rich kids with terrible manners and I don't know, a little bit lacking in humanity. But then uh, when you're teenagers, when you're a teenager or when you're still in secondary school, you can see all sorts of attitudes there. Mm.
先生方にお知らせします。
Mm.
ただいまより緊急職員会議を行いますので、至急職員室までお戻りください。
We're having an emergency council meeting, and the rest of you stay in
また、
class.
全校生徒は各自教室に戻り、指示があるまで下校しないでください。
Okay. Please don't leave the premises until further instructions.
いいか、指示があるまで教室を出るなよ。
Yes, yes, please. Get out of the class, you wrinkly biped. We've heard you singing for long enough. Hurrah! The wrinkly biped has disappeared.
なんか事件すっげえ近くねサイレン。くっそ、なんも見えねえ。なんだよ、この霧。
Fog.
最近雨降った後とかやけに痛いよな。
Hmm.
そういや聞いた？例の女子アナ。なんかパパラッチとかもいるって。
There was some paparazzis following the lady announcer as well. Okay.
おう、山のマイクだろ。商店街で見たやついるらしいぜ。
Hmm. Come to think of it, is there any part of school that you remembered enjoying? I can only remember one. Oh, okay. You enjoyed your school life because it's so because you had friends, but also bullies. I don't remember having lots of friends back then, but even if I had friends, um, I'm more that extra friend that no one wants to admit they're friends with. It's more of, hey Rui, we can be friends, but please don't tell the others sort of thing. At the time, I thought it was some sort of special treatment, so I was like, okay, yeah, sure. But then looking back, it wasn't really special treatment. But yeah, looking back at most of the things, it felt like a convenience. Yeah. Aren't you kind? Mwah, mabuhay. But looking back though, it felt like I felt maybe to describe it, it's like I felt a bit like a walking convenience store around school. If you need Rui, just go walk up to Rui, press the A button, just get what you want and disappear. That sort of thing, yeah. And I did have someone reach out to me once saying, "Oh, Rui, I regret not speaking up for you in school because most of those people that were picking on you were also my friends." I mean, it is what it is. And even more recently, I met someone on a train that used to be my old classmate. And I heard my old classmate mentioning some names and hearing some of the experiences that they've described on the train. This one guy was saying he was still keeping in touch, and they have this little group that they're using to keep in contact with. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I didn't know there was such a group. I mean, but listening to him talk about some of the old classmates and listening to this guy talk about in screw in screw my pronunciation's going. Yeah, but listening to this old guy talking about the old experiences and what's going on with some of the students, hearing some of the names that threw up in the mouth a little bit. Yeah. But I didn't talk to this guy much. There was nothing much to talk to my classmates back then, and the guy said, "Oh, Rui, you're very quiet in class." I'm saying, "Yeah, because I've got nothing to say." I mean, he wasn't that bad of a person. It's just that we don't talk much. Never really interacted with the guy. But school is definitely one of those chapters in life that I definitely not want to go back to. Yeah. University though, yeah, we've got some friends. てか、俺聞いたんだけどさ、actually, I heard, okay, yes, we'll hear it later. In university, even though we're pissed every day, I think every day my classmates and every day going to university, being pissed with your classmates, I think having one thing to be pissed at, we sort of bonded over there. We sort of bonded over that throughout university years. So yeah, still keeping in touch.
マジかよ。
Oh, really?
あのさ、天城。ちょっと聞きたいことあるんだけど。
Ayo, these people are so kampong. Ah,
天城んちの旅館にさ、
they love their gossip.
マジ
I mean, gossip can be tiring, but sometimes, if I'm truly in the mood for gossip, sometimes I just turn on YouTube and just go and find clips from them Filipino telenovelas to look at, and that's enough gossip for one day. Ah, I mean, yapping is one thing, and sometimes you just because when you're so bored, you just need a little bit of dramas to get your brain going. You just turn on a few clips of them Filipino telenovelas. and then you watch them ladies going at each other. There's one clip of, I don't know if you know which I'm talking about because my memory is a little bit fuzzy. There's one clip of a Filipino lady in a Filipino telenovela. She's just speaking Japanese to people around her. Arigato gozaimasu. Yes, but you're a Filipino in the Philippines. Speaking to a Filipino attendant, why are you thanking your attendant in Japanese? Something doesn't quite add up, but okay, you do you, I guess. Girls wearing short skirts are called, really? In the Philippines? Well, shite, that's a very that's a very shite stereotype to have. I mean, if a tattoo makes you happy, then go ahead. If a short skirt makes you happy, go ahead. Why not?
そういうの答えられない。
Well, I can't answer that. Yeah, it's bad for business.
あ、ああ、そりゃそっか。
もう何これ。いつまでかかんのかな。
Gossip, gossip. I mean, it's also the same here. Because whenever you hear your aunties and your uncles gossiping, girls wearing long gowns, okay. I mean, sure, if it's your thing, go for it. Personally, for me, in real life, I prefer wearing sleeveless shirts. Uh, I don't know, because wearing sleeveless shirts and tank tops makes me feel quite happy going around. But then I keep getting told by my parents, Rui, people will be staring at you. You know, you'll embarrass yourself, but in my experience, some of the strangers that I came across with, oh, you love sleeveless too? Dang, nice, nice. But then I keep getting told, Rui, you'll embarrass yourself by family members. Rui, you're going to embarrass yourself wearing sleeveless. People are gonna look at you, and you're gonna lose your reputation. Lose my reputation to who, I wonder? Because strangers tell me, oh, actually, Rui, you look decent in sleeveless. The only the only ones caring about reputation is our family members. Ah, same. We're both on a diet. Yeah, because I've been told to look after my body as well. The doctor said you need to look after your body mass, your body weight, because it's gonna strain your backbone for a little bit. I do have that problem too. I mean, yes, Asian families. What do you expect? Family members. Sane.
放送なる前に速攻帰ればよかった。
放送なる前にそこ帰ればよかった。Okay. Should have gone back before they made the announcement. In a long term, though, I think it's gonna damage your niece, uh, your uncles and your titas are gonna damage your, what do you call it? Damage your niece's self-esteem in the long run because because of those remarks. There's one, although there's a healthier way to say things, such as, you know, you need to take care of your body and make sure you're what do you call it? Make sure you're exercising well, eating well, so that you can run a lower risk of getting a disease or getting a sickness. That's one. Or there's another way of saying it. Oh hey, Rui, you're so fat and ugly. How are you gonna get someone to like you? There's quite a difference between caring and then just demolishing your niece's self-esteem. Had that once before, because my uncles came over once and point blank asked my dad, "So, your son, how heavy is he?" It was so uncomfortable. I didn't say anything. Then the last straw was my uncle barging into my room without knocking or asking for permission. Yeah.
そういえばさ、前に話したやつやってみた。
Whenever we do meet up with relatives, though, my parents still push me to speak with them, but I'm trying to minimize contact to protect my own peace. Yeah. I was getting told, "Oh, I want peace in the family." Yes, there's already peace in the family because I'm not saying anything. What else do you want? Yeah. Oh, okay. That's nice. I mean, recently I've started learning to stand my ground as well, because when I was little, especially when you're in a Chinese household, you've got to act, oh, ooh, you're so right, uncle. But these days, I'm just learning how to fight back because I've had enough of this bullshit. Yes, you're my elders, but you're encroaching my space. Go eat a bag of dicks. Yeah, Asians being Asians, Chinese relatives, vicious.
ほら、雨の夜中にってやつ。
Maybe it's the rice. uh, what's it for us? I'm trying to think of something. Maybe it's the rice? Rice? For us, maybe it's the chicken soup. For you, maybe it's a champurrado. Ah, that's a bad joke. Because we Chinese and our chicken soup. Ah, I don't know, man. I'd still like to try champurrado one day. Because we Chinese and our chicken soup, really, up to a point where in Chinese social media you've got something called 毒鸡汤. It means toxic chicken soup. Although toxic chicken soup is something of champurrado with dried salted fish. Yeah, nah. I mean, sea salt chocolate is the furthest I'll go. They say it's a good match. No. Now you're just trolling me. Chocolate rice with salted fish. Chocolate rice with salted fish. How's that a good match? Oh, they do? Okay. Shy. I mean, it's not the worst combo I've ever had because sometimes I make my own hot chocolate and I pour it on rice. And then, you know how when we're traveling, right, we've got a breakfast buffet? There's some sausages, very firm and fresh sausages. And then there's chocolate nearby. I tried dipping the sausage in chocolate. It's a very weird combo, but then some things you can do at a breakfast buffet. Wasn't really that nice though. Oh wait. Actually, it was quite nice. Sausage. Was it chicken sausage and chocolate sauce? Unusual combo for a breakfast set. But it's a breakfast buffet. Go wild. No one cares.
あ、ごめん、やってない。
ごめん、やってない。
あ、いいって、当然だし。けど、隣の組の男子、俺の運命の相手は山の花だーとか叫んでたって。
Well, shite, I saw it. I'm losing my brain cells. 全校生徒にお知らせします. An announcement to all the students in our school. Okay. Leave the premises immediately. Okay, don't disturb the police. Let's go have a look. I mean, if something like this happens in our school, some of the Chinese students in class would go out of their way to see what's happening and then go to the site of the incident to ask for a lottery number. I mean, it also happens when you have a car accident, because I'm pretty sure some of these drivers, when you have a car accident, you drive close up to the damaged vehicle, just get the number, and then you can get your lottery based on the numbers you get from the accident. Oh well.
よかったら一緒に帰んない？ああ、私、里中千恵ね。
里中千恵。
知ってるでしょ？
Time to be a little bit goofy. Oh, I was sitting next to you, do you know? Sorry, no idea.
知らないって、真横にいたのに。てか話したし。こっちは天城由紀子ね。あ、はじめまして。なんか急でごめんね。
Nice to meet you.
謝んないでよ。私失礼な人みたいじゃん。ちょっと話を聞きたいなって、それだけだってば。
里中さん、これすげえ面白かったです。技の繰り出しがさすがの本場っつうか。申し訳ない、事故なんだ。バイト代入るまで待って。じゃあ
待てこら、貸した DVD に何した？
That's the second time he's crashed his balls this morning. Oh dear. First, he crashed his balls in a telephone pole, and this morning he's got his balls kicked. The poor bastard.
私の清流伝説が。
俺のも割れそう。机の角が直に。
大丈夫？
天城、心配してくれてんのか。
いいよユキコ、花村なんかほっといて帰ろう。
Okay, I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for coming in. Have a good night too, and have a smooth day tomorrow. It was nice chatting. Bye bye. Ingat ka din. Soto shite oku.
君さ、ユキコだよね。これからどっか遊びに行かない？
God dang, Sadako, did you cut your hair? Is that what you look like without hair? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, see you soon. Take care. Sleep well.
誰？
何あいつ、どこの学校？
よりによって甘きれないかよ。てか普通は一人の時に誘うだろ。
張り倒されるに俺リボンシトロン一本な。
賭けにならねって。天城越えの難易度知らねえのか？
Amakigoe. That's also a famous Enka song. Oh. Okay, Sadako, what do you want? State your business. Go back into your TV and please go back into your well. Don't attack us with our appearance here. Thank you very much.
さ、行くの？行かないの？どっち？
Are you going? Are you not going? Which will it be?
行かない。
Lady, please have a taser with you.
ならいい。
あの人、何の用だったんだろう。
Alright, lady, call the police. Or you can call my daddy, he's a police.
なんの用って、デートのお誘いでしょ、どう見たって。え、そうなの？そうなのって。ああ、まあけどあれはないよね。いきなりユキコって怖すぎ。
よう、天城。また悩める男子振ったのか？まったく、罪作りだな。俺も去年バッサリ切られたもんな。
別にそんなことしてないよ。
You also rejected me last year.
な、マジで？じゃあ今度一緒にどっか出かける？
それは嫌だけど。
わずかでも期待した俺がバカだったよ。つうかお前ら、あんま転校生いじめんなよ。
話聞くだけだってば。ごめんね、いきなり。ほら、もう行こう。なんか注目されてるし。
Everyone's looking at us, yeah, because we're giving free drama in a school compound. Not exactly a shoujo manga, but it's still cinema. And it's not the best kind either. Doggo.
そっか、親の仕事の都合なんだ。もっとしんどい理由かと思っちゃった。ここ、ほんとなんもないでしょ？
There's really nothing to be had here, isn't it? I mean, there's Yosuke. That's probably my future husband.
そこがいいとこでもあるんだけど、よその人に言えるようなもんは全然。あ、八十神山から取れる、なんだっけ、染め物とか焼き物とか、ちょっと有名かな。
染め物とか焼き物とかちょっと有名かな。Okay. 焼き物。Boiled food or earthenware? 山から取れるとか焼き物とか。八十神山から取れる。あ、八十神山から取れる。取れる。Shite. 八十神山から取れる。なんだっけ？染め物とか焼き物とか、ちょっと有名かな？ Alright. 焼き物。It can be earthenware or things you can boil in this case. 染め物。Dyed goods. 八十神山から取れる焼き物とか、Not sure which one's referring to here, but it can be boiled food such as fish or prawns, or maybe just earthenware and china. 染め物 dyed goods.
あと、ユキコんちの天城屋旅館は普通に自慢の名所。
Yuki's Amagi Ryokan is quite the high-class place.
別に、ただ古いだけだよ。
I mean, it's old, that's why it's got a reputation.
隠れ家温泉とかって雑誌とかにもよく載ってんじゃん。この町で一番立派な老舗旅館でね。ユキコはそこの次期おかみなんだ。
She...
ユキコんち目当ての観光客とかも来るし、この町それで持ってるよね、実際。 この町で一番立派な老舗旅館でね。ユキコはそこの次期おかみなんだ。
Shinise. Ah, okay. Shop of long standing. Shop of long standing. I'll write it. I'll write it somewhere too, so we can look at it next stream. Yeah. So we can look at it next stream as well. Lao Pu. Lao Pu. Yukikochi. Yukikonchi.
ユキコンチ目当ての観光客とかも来るし、
雪こんち目当ての観光客。
それで待ってるよね、実際。
雪こんち目当ての観光客とかも来るし、この街でそれで保ってるよね、実際。It's because people are always visiting her family's local inn. That's why this town is still pushing on. Okay?
そんなことないけど。
Humble? Oh, it's not exactly that.
ね、ところでさ、ユキコって美人だと思わない？
Yes, but I don't really want her, sorry.
うわ、照れてんの？ちょっと、またそういうこと。学校でもすごいモテるのにさ、彼氏ゼロ。おかしくない？やめてよ、いきなり。
Kareshi zero. She's got no boyfriend. Yes, I've got no boyfriend too, so where's mine?
全部嘘だからね。モテるとか、彼氏ゼロとか。あ、違った。違うから、彼氏とかいらないし。
違うから彼氏とかいらないし。Well, I don't need a boyfriend. Yes, you go, girl. But I do. I need a boyfriend, so please, the both of you find a man for me.
もう、ちえ。ごめんごめん。だってせっかくなのにノリ悪いんだもん。あれ、なんだろう。
What exactly?
でね、その高校生の子、ちょうど早退したんですって。
まさかアンテナに引っかかってるなんて思わないわよね。
Well, that student has left school early, and now she's hanging from her. And she's hanging from an antenna. And she's hanging from our antennas. Okay. I guess someone left her hanging. That's a terrible pun, but yeah.
遅いんだから。ついさっき警察と消防団で降ろしちゃったのよ。
It was late. Just now the police and the firefighters. And the firefighters just let her down. Well, shite, that's creepy. We've got a corpse around here.
今なんて死体？
おい、ここで何してる？
Oh, we're just passing by.
まあそうだろうな。ここは通すなって言ったんだ。
知り合い？
こいつの保護者の堂島だ。まあその仲良くしてやってくれ。
Alright, you be nice to the man.
とにかく3人ともうろうろしてないでさっさと帰れ。
Don't loiter around and get back home. Okay. Sure thing.
ち、お前はいつまで姉妹気分だ。今すぐホチを帰るか？あ？
Yeah, the man looks like he's gotten a bit too much of Dutch courage out yesterday. Or it might be the incident.
顔を洗ってこい。すぐ自撮り出るぞ。
さっきの校内放送ってこれのこと。アンテナに引っかかってたってどういうことなんだろう。ねえユキコさん、ジュネスに寄って帰るのまたにしようか。じゃあ私たちここでね。明日から頑張ろう、お隣さん。
Guess we're neighbors in class now. Guess we're going to do nest for a little bit. Kensachi Yoda, okay. Dialogue. 聞いたんだけど。事件があったって聞いたんだけど、何かしら。I heard there was an incident. I wonder what happened. Let's just say, lady, that someone was left hanging. TLDR. 常駐警察官だらけで、こんなざわめいた感じは見たことないわ。なんかちょっと怖くなっちゃって、主人に迎えに来てくれるよう頼んだところなの。OK。事件があったって聞いたんだけど、何かしら、常駐警察官だらけで、このざわめいた感じは見たことないわ。なんかちょっと怖くなっちゃって、主人に迎えに来てくれるよう頼んだところなの。I was about to ask my husband to pick me up. お父ちゃんを待ってるんだ。パパを待っているんだ。Waiting for me, Daddy. Daddy's coming to pick us up. Okay. Yep, time to go out. The hawk. Please go back soon. 発売予定の本はこちら。素敵な男、1200円。Alright. Beautiful man for 1200 yen. 男シリーズ。How to be manly. Okay. 違いの出る超勉強術。How to study more effectively. Okay. 初心者向け釣り実践本。How to fish for beginners. Okay, wait. On the 20th of April, Beautiful Man. Yes, I'm definitely getting that one. Effective studying. 20th of April, okay. All of it on the 20th of April, okay. Okay. 1 hour 51 minutes. Wow. Time flies. Okay. Oh. Seen you before? 眠そうな青年、今日、パトーカーの音がすごいね。気持ちよく昼寝してたのに、うるさくて起きちゃったよ。I was having a nap, but the sirens woke me up. This is the most cat-like boy in the game so far. Cat boy spotted. But no cat ears and cat's tail. Can I go up north? Okay. 中華料理 Chinese food shop? 美味しそうな匂いが店の外まで。まで漂ってきている。There's a very nice smell wafting out of the shop. Huh. 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 Wait, I think I'm getting the wrong one. Shite, I can't find this. Sorry, Bing Qilin, just give me a little bit of time. I should be able to find it. Sanhua. Okay, found it. 掲示板がある。盆集見る。アルバイトの盆集は見当たらない。ポスターを見る。Can't speak to the policeman. 次に回れないんじゃないか。Okay. Shrine. Let's listen to this man. Yes, uncle. この街でこんなに警官の姿を見るなんて、ちょっと信じられないな。I can't believe there are so many policemen in this town. こんなのは初めてだよ。It's the first time seeing so many policemen in this town yet. That's exactly why I'm walking around town drooling all over these policemen, although there's nothing much to drool about because they're not exactly spring chicken. Okay, moving on. Up the street. Konishi. はい、そうだ。発見し。おや。 見者の親御さんの店の前だ。Alright, someone's died. はい。それはこれからです。違いますって。ですから Oh, Jack Frost! Not the meat shirt we're looking for, but it's better than nothing. Okay, moving on. Floodplains. Wonder what's out here. It's always nice. It's not raining IRL, but at least it's raining in-game. Wait, it's cloudy in-game. Okay. Don't loiter around and go home. Oh, uncle, hello. 今日は焼きねパトーカーの音聞こえてくるな。サイレンの音なんか聞き慣れてないもんだから、どうにも落ち着かなくてしょうがないよ。We're not used to listening to the sirens, but there's nothing much we can do about it. Okay, sure. Yes? なかなかの川じゃろ。サメ川中で魚がぎょうさ乗る。ぎょうさ乗る。綺麗な映画じゃ。今日はパトカー騒がしいの。なんか事故でもあったんか？Yes. It's an accident. So many police cars running about. Is there an accident? Yes, uncle, there's an accident. Let's leave it there. Inaba beefsteak. Inaba's beefsteak. Can we have those crows for dinner tonight? Juness, been here. Wonder what's happening at school. Oh dear. No, Mr. Wrinkly Biped, I'm just here to hear you singing. Because your singing and your, advice is very earth-shattering. よかれぬことに巻き込まれたりする。よからぬことに巻き込む。Fuck, I can't read it. よからぬことに巻き込められたりしたりどうする。巻き込められたりどうする。寄り道などせず、まっすぐ家に帰れ。What if you get up in something weird? Don't take detours and get your ass back home. Oh, such a shame. I guess I'll come back to hear more of your singing tomorrow. Okay, back home. See what's happening. Story's a bit slow at first, but then there's a lot going on in the background. Eventually we'll get to the good parts. でね、大変だったのよ。果たしごとしてたら、警察の人が聞き込みに来てね。でね、大変だったのよ。果たしごとしてたら、警察の人が聞き込みに来てね。Sorry, let's do that one more time. でね、大変だったのよ。果たしごとしてたら、警察の人が聞き込みに来てね。ほんと物騒ぎよね。おち買い物にも出れないわよ。今日の夕飯に。プチソルトマトを買いに行こうと思ってたのに、困るわ。あら、それならちょうどいいわ。 うちの畑で採れたの。うちの畑で採れたの。お裾分け。いい感じの空き地さえあれば、簡単に菜園。簡単に家庭菜園ができるんだけど、ほら、堂島さんのお宅は隣とか、such as next to the Jojimas. If you have a little space in your house, you can have a little vegetable garden of your own. あれくらいあれば、立派な菜園ができるわよね。あら、ほんと？家庭菜園を始めたら、お裾分けを期待しちゃってもいいのかしら？ If I start my own vegetable garden, can I have some of your share as well? Okay. に切り替わります。Yes. Going home.
お父さん、今日も帰ってこないのかな。
Dad's not coming home tonight either. Because there's a dead person hanging on antennas, and your daddy is a policeman.
ではまず今日最初のニュース。静かな郊外の町で不気味な事件です。本日正午頃、
Made it national news.
女性の遺体が発見されました。
Right, so our awkward situation has made it to national news.
遺体で見つかったのは地元テレビ局のアナウンサー山野真由美さん27歳です。
27. Okay.
稲葉警察署の調べによりますと、
稲葉警察、お父さんの働いてるとこだ。
Announcers kicked the bucket.
お仕事だから仕方ないよ。
遺体は民家の屋根の大型のテレビアンテナに引っかかったような状態で発見されました。
Okay.
なぜこのような異常な状態になったかは現在のところ分かっていないということです。死因も今のところ不明で、
Cause of death unknown?
事件と事故の両面から捜査を進めることにしています。
The police are investigating the matter. The matter and the accident simultaneously.
ただ、
Okay.
死因には地域特有の濃い霧が出ており、本格的な現場検証は明日となる見込みです。
Okay. See, 先日、地元で必死な男性との不倫。騒動。Secretary.秘書。同じ地元の会議員所。男性との不倫騒動が報じられたばかりです。An affair has just been reported between the announcer and a private secretary. Okay.
屋根の上で見つかったの？なんか怖いね。あ、ジュネスだ。ジュネス
Sure you are, kiddo. One day you'll grow up to be a singer. Maybe. Well, at least some jingles are keeping the depressing news at bay. Which is a good thing, probably. Probably. The quiz 番組が映っているお父さん帰ってくるのかな I wonder when daddy's coming home. クイズ番組が映っている Nana is quietly watching the quiz show on TV. Okay. Here. Quietly watching the quiz show on TV. Let's have a look. Wonder what's in the fridge. No food in the fridge. Okay. 2 hours and 8 minutes. Well, not that it matters. Okay, let me go do a hydrate for a little bit. Be back soon. Bury myself a little bit. Alright, Binchilins. I'm out for a little bit, but you can chill to the music just a little bit. Persona music's always nice. Alright, I'm officially back. Right, let's go. Been gone for a little bit. Any more dialogue? Alright, Raccoon, let's check the fridge. Nothing's in the fridge. Okay. 新しい生活でまだ疲れている。So tired from your new life? Yep, nothing's happening yet. At least it's not sunny. You see, that's why they're soulmates. You've got a raccoon, and you've got someone who lives in a rubbish bin. That's why they're made for each other. One of my favorite ships ever. But one thing's for sure, it's called trash can, not trash cannot.
いやー、助かったわ。ありがとな。そうだ、転校生だ。確か、俺、花村陽介。よろしくな。
怪我はない? Nice to meet you. Are you injured?
俺より自転車かよ。なあ、昨日の事件知ってんだろ。吉アナがアンテナにってやつ。あれ、なんかの見せしめとかかな。事故なわけないよな、あんなの。わざわざ屋根の上にぶら下げるとか、まともじゃないよな。つか、殺してる時点でまともじゃないか。やっべ、遅刻。後ろ持ってっか。ちょっとギコギコ言ってるけど。
Giko Giko. My bike's a bit squeaky. Would you like to ride it together with me? Oh, yep. Shut up, you little bastards. Shigo. リンリのリンという字には ethics. In terms of ethics, 人を守るべき道という意味がある。人が守るべき道という意味がある。People should The course of action that people should preserve. Okay? わしのありがたい授業で貴様らの腐った成功の正してやろう。成婚貴様らの腐った証拠の正してやろう。I'll correct your rotten habits. I'll correct your rotten habits in my class. In my esteemed class. 特に殺人事件なんぞにやじばしんでるやつは覚悟しておけ。教科書。やじ。心。 矢島。矢島心を出しとるやつは、特に殺人事件なんぞに、矢島心出ると出しとるやつは、覚えておけ。Especially you nosy bastards that are there looking at the incident, you better watch out. Take out your textbooks. 特に殺人事件なんぞに、矢島心を出しとるやつは、覚えておけ。教科書。Intelligence is raised. Definitely going in the intelligence route here because I like casting spells. Then everyone can cast spells over here, so
そうよ。この町、もう慣れた。
doesn't really matter.
まあ、来たばっかだしな。ここって、都会に比べりゃ何もないけどさ。逆に何もないがあるっての。空気とか結構うまいし、あと食い物とか。ああ、ここの名物知ってるか。
The air is clean over here. Ah, do you know the... Okay, beefsteaks.
いや、もったい響き。俺、安いとこ知ってんだけど、言っとく。おごるぜ。今朝助けてもらったお礼に。
Hmm. Oh dear, you're giving me food. Please marry me. I think I'm just like a cat, you know? If you give me food, we can be besties for life.
私にはお詫びとかそういうのないわけ？清流伝説。
ねえ、飯の話になると来るな、お前。
ゆきこもどう？一緒におごってもらおう。いいよ、太っちゃうし。それに、うちの手伝いあるから。
I've got to help at home. Okay, I'll take that down as well. Mm.
そんな修行なんて忙しい時ちょっと手伝ってるだけ。
Okay. Just a little bit busy, and that's why I'm helping. Everyone's a little bit busy, so I'm just helping out. Okay. Okay.
それじゃあ私行くね。
Alright, I'm leaving.
仕方ないか。じゃあ私たちも行こう。
ねえ、マジ二人分おごる流れ。
Junes food court. Getting the good parts here.
ここかよ。ここビフテキなんかないじゃんよ。
There's no beefsteak over here.
お前にもおごんなら、あっちのステーキハウスは無理だっつの。
If I'm treating you as well, we can't go to the steakhouse.
だからって自分ち連れてくることないでしょうが。
別に俺んちってわけじゃねえって。ああ、お前にはまだ言ってなかったよな。
Okay, haven't told you yet.
俺も都会から引っ越してきたんだよ。半年ぐらい前。親父が新しくできたここの店長になることになってさ。
Helping out the family. Okay.
で、家族で来たってわけ。じゃあこれ、歓迎の印ってことで。
Here's your welcome
里
treat.
中のおごりだぞ。
あ、知ってる。ここってさ、できてまだ半年くらいだけど、行かなくなったよね。地元の商店街とか。店とかどんどん潰れちゃっ。あ、
So his family started the supermarket over here. And as a result, creating pressure on the local stores to survive. But that's a bit of a touchy topic.
別にここのせいだけってことないだろ。 輩じゃん。悪い、ちょっと。
Who that?
小西咲先輩。家は商店街の酒屋さん。
She owns a liquor shop.
けど、ここでバイトしてたっけ？
お疲れっす。なんか、元気ない？
今やっと休憩。
Just having a little break.
花ちゃんは友達連れて自分家の売り上げに貢献してるとか？
自分家の売り上げに。
ムカつくな。つか、本当に元気なさそうだけど、何かあった？
You're here to promote your own stuff to me? Okay.
ちょっと疲れてるだけ。
何かあったら何でも言ってよ。俺。
大丈夫だって。ありがとね。
Oh, it's no matter at all. But thank you, okay?
なんで昨日早退なんてしたんだろう。あの子、もしかして最近入ったっていう転校生？
Is that a new transfer student?
君が転校生？あ、私のことは聞いてる？都会っ子同士はやっぱり気が合う？
Do you get along with each other because you're city kids? Well, he's not as cold as the other city kids, so... Yeah, I guess it's not too bad.
花ちゃんが男友達連れてるなんて珍しいよね。
It's rare for him to bring friends now, is it?
別にそんなことないよ。
こいつ友達少ないからさ、仲良くしてやってね。
Very few friends, yeah. Guess he's intimidating everyone because he owns the family store and there might be some resentments going on, okay?
でも花ちゃん、おせっかいでいいやつだけど、うざかったらうざいって言いなね。
But he's a little bit of a busybody. Please tell him if it's annoying. That doesn't sound like a joke. Is a resentment slipping out? Probably, yeah. I've seen it before.
分かってるって冗談だよ。
Gee. I think resentment's slipping out over there.
先輩、変な心配しないでよ。
さーて、こっちはもう休憩終わり。やれやれって。それじゃね。
Alright, I'm leaving.
先輩。人のことうざいだろうとかって小西先輩の方がおせっかいじゃんな。
Nah, I think she resents you, that's why. But she's working in your premises, so she can't say it directly. Probably a little bit of a mask slip.
あの人、弟いるもんだから俺のことも割とそんな扱いっていうか。
弟扱い不満ってこと？わかった。やっぱそういうことね。
Milady, stop teasing the guy.
地元の老舗酒屋の娘とデパート店長の息子。燃え上がる禁断の恋。
Yeah, the start of a B-grade romance movie. The daughter of the local liquor shop and the new supermarket owner's son.
アホか、そんなんじゃねえよ。
Okay.
そうだ。悩んでる花村にいいこと教えてあげる。真夜中テレビって知ってる？
Midnight
雨の
television.
夜の午前0時に消えてるテレビを一人で見るんだって。
You can see a person in front of your turned off TV at midnight.
で、画面に映る自分の顔を見つめてると、別の人間がそこに映ってる。
if you look into the TV screen at midnight, while it's turned off, eventually you'll see a face of another person in TV,
それ運命の相手なんだってよ。
and that is your partner destined for life, okay?
なんだそりゃ。何言い出すかと思えば、お前、よくそんな幼稚なネタでいちいち盛り上がれるな。
落ちてきた。信じてないでしょ。
信じるわけねえだろう
だったらさ、ちょうど今晩雨だし、みんなでやってみようよ。
やってみよって。おめえ自分も見たことねえのかよ。久しぶりにアホくさい話が聞いたぞ。それより、昨日のあれってやっぱり殺人なのかね。
Murder?
犯人とかいたりしてな。
そういうの面白がんなっての。幼稚はどっちだよ。とにかく今晩ちゃんと試してみてよね。
Go watch the TV at midnight. Sure thing. You should. Call daddy.
電話するっていつも言ってるのに。
Oh, did your daddy's call come in? Nah, daddy said he'd call, but he's always forgetting to call. Okay. Well, shite.
何か変わりなかったか。
ない。帰ってくるの遅い。
悪い。仕事が忙しいんだよ。
Sorry, I'm really busy at work.
ニュースにしてくれ。
Turn it to the news.
次は霧に煙る街で起きたあの事件の続報です。
Same old, same old. Same story, different. Same story, different announcer. Or rather, same story, different page of the book. Missed. Okay.
稲葉市でアナウンサーの山野真由美さんが民家の屋根で変死体となって見つかった事件。山野さんは生前、歌手の柊美鈴さんの夫で議員秘書の生田目太郎氏と愛人関係にあったことが分かっています。
Alright, so the announcer. Same old story, announcer has an affair with a singer's husband. Troubleによる事件だろうが。
警察では背後関係をさらに調べるとともに関係者への事情聴取を進める方針です。番組では遺体発見者となった地元の学生に独自にインタビューを行いました。第一発見者のインタビューだ。どこから掴んでんだ。最初に見たときどう思いました？死んでるって分かった？
It's that girl from the shop. Okay. The voice has been changed and the face has been blurred, but yeah, we all know who that is.
霧の日に殺人なんてなんだか怖いよね。最近この辺りで不審な人とか見たりしなかった？
Have you seen any unusual persons around the area recently? No.
早退した帰りに見つけたってことだけど、早退は何か用事で？
All these unrelated questions, I doubt you can even give a proper answer, but pop off TV station. Reminds me of that one news when, there was a crash site. Someone told me about it. There was a crash site. And a mother was there with her dead son's body, and the first question the interview thought of asking the mum was, "Now that your son has died, how do you feel?" I interview reporters. Oh. Then how do you expect her to answer? Oh, it's no biggie. We've got a clone of our son prepared, so I'm not too sad about it. 陽介先輩の地元の商店街に近くで
地元の商店街の近くで起きた悲惨な事件
A tragic incident near the shopping
商店
district.
街関係者の多くは客足がさらに遠のくのではと懸念していますお前らが騒ぐから余計に客足が遠のくんだろう
Yeah, because you won't shut up, you're chasing all of them customers away.
まったく奇怪な事件ですね民家のアンテナに引っ掛けて逆さに吊るすってんだから何かの見せしめか犯人からのアピールといったところでしょうな犯行声明などは出ていないようですが
There's no declaration of guilt yet.
いたずら電話なら殺到してるかな
Prank calls.
不明のままだし容疑者の一人も見つかってないわけでしょ事件か事故かもわからないってたく警察は決定で何遊んでるんだか
We're funding the police with all our texts, but then what? They're just loitering around.
では一旦 CM です
ジュネスは毎日がお客様感謝で来て見てくれてください
Good news is a good break from all the doom and gloom, okay?
Everyday young life Junes
Mm.
Everyday young life Junes ねえお父さん今度みんなでジュネス行きたい
Well, Daddy's asleep. Asian dad noises. Because sometimes when you're... I think we've got... You know, sometimes when you're sitting in the hall and you hear your granddaddy going, ugh. Sudden... Can be quite a jump scare. Especially when you're watching a horror movie. IRL sound effects just to enhance the horror movie. Okay, let's have a listen. 寝るとき、お父さん残して連れてくよ。Looking at the TV and a quiz show as usual. Alright, let's check the fridge for more stuff. Nothing of interest. Okay. Eggs. Yeah, probably should leave him alone. Well, I guess that's good. We'll continue the rest of it tomorrow. We'll leave it here for now. It's been 2 hours of exposition, but it's all to be expected because it's a JRPG. Well, now let me change scenery for a little bit. Let me prop myself up. Alright, I guess we're back here. And to those of you who stayed here, thank you very much for coming in. All the lurkers and all the chatters. Love you very much. And as usual, the send-off song for the night. Now that we're ending stream. Now it's become custom to end it. Okay, let's go. 这才是人生难预料，不想团圆再见着。回首繁华日茫渺，残剩一线浮江涛。柳暗花明休啼笑，上挂鲜花可自豪。中福的福日子宝贵，我的储藏木塔。Alright, and that's it for tonight, and let's look for a raid channel. And we're going to continue Persona 4 tomorrow as per schedule. Thank you all so much for coming in. Thank you to all my pinchilins. And I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Well, maybe we'll do something a little bit for Yap tomorrow. Hopefully you'll be here around to see me yap for a little bit more before we continue with the game, yeah? Alright. It's time to go. Well, can't exactly rate this channel. That's completely alright. Let's look for another one then. Okay. I think this is a good one. Okay, let's hope we can rate this VTuber. Oh. Can't even rate this one, but it's alright. There's always another one. Let's see. Yeah, guess we're on the dry side today because we can't find anyone. Maybe we should say hi.